Okay, Bill asked for some video, so I'm going to try to do some. I'm just going to start with this Jiang Rong first form, and I'm just going to, on this video, I'm just going to work on the opening, which you start here and then you go here. Now what happens is, if I put my hand here between you and that, this is the line of fire. So if someone kicks me or attacks me, when I move into this position, I'm out of the way. So someone kicks at me, I'm out of the way, and I can use a lift energy, and if they come in real hard and fast, that will cradle them up as I move this way. It'll upend them, etc. Also, if it's a certain kind of kick, it can go by, and then I can wrap the knee, the calf, and bend this around, and that'll pull them around this way. This opening, so you've got this where my center of the body actually moves far away by just doing this. I don't even have to move this foot. I can just do it like this. So it empties me out. So if something comes from this way, I'm emptying it out too. So where I am here, when I sit, I've sat back a lot. So if something comes in this way, they're probably going to come through probably to here. I don't know if they'll go much further or not, but if they're really, it'll come boom, at least about that far. So when I do this, I empty the space out. I've caught them at the end of their expenditure, and I can either come in like this, and I can trap stuff. If it's a double grab, I come from the outside, and then their arms get crossed like that, so I can come in like that. Once I get them there, I can roll over and get the two arms, crap them up, and when I come around, I've pulled them this way so that when I come up like this, I'm reversing and taking them down. Now, this move could be as a split where I come between the arms, and I could even come between the arms without and come on both sides of the neck. So I could basically come like that, but with these parts here, and so I'll have a whole lot more force when you hit with this. So I can right like that, and I can under the jaw. This is just the opening. Okay, you can come down, like if a kick came in, and I could be facing them like this, and if the kick comes in, when I do this, I'm taking a step. When we first showed it coming from this way, I'm just doing this. I'm doing virtually a side step without stepping. When I do this, I'm taking a step backwards because I'm moving my core back over this foot from here to here, and when I sit down, because you're lowering, you gain a little bit more distance too. So I can take this up energy, I can take it down. Something comes in, I can absorb it, and once it's absorbed, depending if it's a kick or something like that, I can pull it this way, and pull it around. I can take an arm, I can grab it. If it comes in, when I've got this, I can come here and I can grab a head or elbow or shoulder, and I can twist that around like this. So there's a lot of, I can split energy. From this I could do this. I could do it all together. I could open up a little bit and come like that. So I have which is kind of like in the Tai Chi, this thing here. This is just a variation on it. It's a very small, here's the rest of the Tai Chi move. This is really small, and instead you're going in. Okay, when you've done this, you've got the arms like this. Basically, from this position, you're gonna kind of, this hand's gonna come in, this hand's gonna come in, but I like to put a little flavor on it. So when this is like this, you're basically, this elbow's gonna come up. So as you do this, and you step forward, your arms are in the same position. You're not doing, you're not taking your arms and going like this. Okay, you're not going to do a whole lot with your arms. These palms are going to switch over and the form of your arms are going to change. This one basically can go like this. When it turns, it'll just go like that. Or you can roll like that. You're in the same position, but by having this here, you could roll and take it that way. And this one here, you will do the same thing. You're going to roll over so that you're on top like this. So it's going to come like that. I'm not going like this with my arms. I don't need to. If I go like this with my arms, when I go like this with my arms too far, I've twisted too far, and I'm off balance. If I keep my arms in this nice position like this, I'm still pretty solid. What tells me how far I'm going to go is my feet and what I can do with my waist twisting. So I can come around pretty far. If I sink a little bit, I could even open this toe. And then if I've done some China stuff where I've got stuff here, I can twist it up, come up, and as it turns, as I come here, I'll drop. And what happens is when I come here and I drop, I can't turn any further. This is it. And if some guy was, I forget who it was on the site, had a film where he was tripping a guy up. He did something where he got the guy and then he took him around and he took him down. And when he did, he went over his leg and he was trapped and his foot didn't move. So he wound up losing his balance because he's got no balance here. So the way you do that is this foot has, when it gets to this point, and you can turn here, is this foot's got to open. And from that position, instead of flinging them out, you'll be turning them around this thing and you'll sink. And that sink will take that person straight down. And it doesn't give them it, because once the balance is broke, once your balance is on the edge, I'm on the edge right there. All you need to do is push straight down. If you push them back like that, I can step, see? I can step out of it. But if you push straight down, it's almost too late. So once the balance is just slightly broken, use a downward motion. If he starts to move and he starts to get out of it, then you might ride with him and then keep working it so that you reverse him until he's a little bit off balance and you take him straight down. So a lot of these moves where it looks like it's going like this with these guys is they can recover. So what you want is you want to get them and down. You know, when that guy gets out, you want to go straight down. You're not looking to go like this. It's too much movement, too much energy you're giving him where if he's gymnastic and flip out. So that's this is pretty much the opening move. Now, again, you're here and you come up and you roll these hands up, and these can be joint maneuvers, and this comes around. Now when you get to this position and you go into here, a lot of videos, I see a lot of things, they're kind of like this. I prefer to take this knee into the back of my calf, and this is why. If I'm in this position, I'm fairly stable, but someone could step on my leg or push it, and I've got no strength in it. When I'm in this position, I mean it's not bad, but I'm open to this pressure here or to my hip. But if I put my knee, when I switch around and I put my knee into my calf, I've got a really good tripod. Right now you could get on my calf and climb up my shoulders, no problem. You can't press me down because this knee is locking this. This is really strong now. I'm extremely stable. Now if I do it like this, I'm either double weighted in a sense, or I've got my weight on one foot and I've got to quickly come back to do a kick or something like, I'm doing a kick like this. I'm doing a kick or a step like that. But when I do this, I've got some spring action in here, and off of this spring action, I can spring this out. I can spring this forward. I can pop a kick because I can use the pressure against that to pop off that leg like that. So, and I can also back up if I have to. So the idea of using this is something I've figured out, and I've seen some of the guys using these together a lot when they're doing their bagua, and especially in the turns, because it gives you a whole lot more stability. Neil, can't remember his last name, that does the drunken, you know, they do a lot of stuff where they're off balance, but if you'll lock this leg together, you can look very off balance, but you're not, because this gives you support to do some crazy stuff. Anyway, that is the basic opening. Again, it can come like this, it can split like that, it can lift up, and it can come down. And once you get here, you can elbow over, grab the other elbow, tie both arms up, climb here, flip it over. If you come up in between and you get the head, you know, you can go the back of the head, shoulder, twist around, switch hands. You got the head there, and shoulder, switch, get the back of the head, front of the head. You got it up there. They're going down. So that's opening move, just the opening move. So there's a lot of stuff in the opening move. Everything has a really cool little things. I mean, just this moving off center line, but going like that, so that something will come through. Something will come through here by just doing that. If I stand here and you attack me, just doing this, I create some minimal space. My arms come up on your center line, and I can up, down, split, a lot of different things. Thanks for your time.